Hi, everyone. It is finally time to take our first look at this beautiful new Meadow Muse collection. So as you're jumping on, comment live if you're watching live, comment replay if you are watching the replay. And if you were invited to watch this by a member of our stylist team, go ahead and give them a tag so that he or she knows that you are here. So I know that quite a few of you jumped on the reveal with us last night. Some of you have been part of an early viewing review crew. So those of you that have already seen some of the jewelry, I know none of you have seen it actually with your very own eyes, but if you've seen the reveal video or anything like that, you looked at some photos, tell us in the comments some of your favorites so far, or maybe you even placed an order already and have some of these pieces on the way. But tell us in the comments, tell me in the comments, what are a couple of your favorite pieces just right off the bat? You were swiping, you saw things you like, or you watched a video, you've seen some reels. What is it that you've seen so far that you absolutely love? Today, I have a starter assortment of pieces that I'm going to be able to show you. Park Lane sent me a few pieces to start off with and do a fun early event with. And then we will have our main reveal party this coming Sunday. So mark your calendars for Sunday, where we'll do a full styling and reveal of way more pieces. But tonight I did want to do a great first look so that you can start to see some of these pieces styled up. So what should we start with? Should we start with what I have on? Because when I unpacked this jewelry, when I unboxed this jewelry, these earrings jumped out to me immediately. These are the Luna earrings. So let's take a look at these gorgeous statement earrings. So here we go. These are the Luna. They are beautiful woven type of piece. And then of course we have the crystals on them, these crystal accents. And you know, one of the things I find is so true as it pertains to jewelry is that you can make a jewelry piece be whatever you want it to be. Because if you looked at this pair of earrings and you saw it on a girl with a floral dress standing on the beach, or in some sort of like any type of just kind of vacation type of environment, you'd say those are vacation earrings. Those are boho beachy earrings. And you'd be right? That would be correct. That would be true. But I'm not wearing any of those things, am I? I am wearing a sweater, a amazingly comfortable soft fleece sweater. And we get to do a full neutrals look wearing these Luna earrings. These, by the way, are super lightweight and extremely comfortable. I've had these on all day and I would never have noticed. I wouldn't complain and nothing about them. And of course, all of Park Lane's earring posts are surgical steel, so we never have comfort issues typically anyway. But the weight on these is absolutely fantastic. Now, this allows me to do what I'm doing right now, a monochromatic look where we're just kind of doing all the same color. So with my off-white sweater, which you may even identify as the Pantone color of the year, which is really not a color. It's the cloud. What is it? Cloud. Why is it escaping me? Cloud something. Anyway, it's off-white. And one way to wear that color is to just do an all neutrals look. So I decided to put this together with the buttercream necklace, which has that mother of pearl type of look in the heart, with the Brinley necklace, always one of our great low price pieces to take advantage of the sale with the 5 genuine freshwater pearls. And then in the middle, I am wearing that new ambrosia necklace. I'll show this one up close in a little bit, but it's that barrel necklace with that designer type of look with the little butterflies, the crystals, absolutely fantastic. But with that, we're just kind of doing neutrals here. And that's an easy look. It also allows you to maybe wear a color in your pants or your skirt. You could wear a brighter colored jacket if you wanted. I actually did this look with a denim jacket yesterday for an extra layer, and that looked really nice. Or you can, again, just keep going with that monochromatic look. I do have a long off-white wool dress coat that I love to wear with this type of look because it just kind of is that winter white that looks really nice into the earlier part of the chilly spring that many of us experience. So how many of you have these Luna earrings on your wish list? Or how many of you have them now? You weren't sure about them, but now you really do like them. These would be a fantastic half price piece with the sale that we have going on right now. So what is the new sale? If you're making a new wish list, and I think that you are, that means that you want to use the sale to get as many pieces of that collection, of this collection, of your wish list as you can. And the sale now is buy 2 pieces at regular price. Those are going to be your lowest 2 pieces, like a Brinley necklace, for example. You then get 4 more pieces at half price. Those pieces can be any price at all. And with a $90 purchase where you're adding up your 2 low price pieces or any 2 pieces, or your buy 2 and as many half price pieces as you take advantage of, as long as that total is 90 or more, then you get to take a piece of any price as a bonus item for $35. So the regular price on Luna is $62, which means that you can get these for $31 as a half price piece. Now, I know that you noticed that it's, the gold woven with the silver crystals, which makes the brand new Tanner bracelet a really complimentary piece to go with so many of your jewelry pieces, but certainly these earrings, because I love how the crystal and the soft gold really lines up so nicely with the bracelet. Now, the first thing when I looked at this is, first of all, yes, it is a stretchy bracelet. So this will fit pretty much everyone. And loving the sparkle on this, that Cobra high-end designer look, the stretch. And of course, what I did say to myself right away was, wow, that would look really nice surrounded with embraceable bracelets. So I do have embraceable bracelets on my left hand here. And of course, embraceable bracelets are a fantastic lower half price piece as well. So what I'm going to do is swap out the middle one for the new Tanner bracelet, so that now we have upgraded the look from the 3 embraceables by adding the more high-end center Tanner bracelet, where now we have the stations with the crystals and just have a really stunning look. So your Tanner bracelet will be a fantastic candidate for your bonus item, because remember, your highest price piece with that $90 purchase can be only $35. And that would save you over $100 on this bracelet. So instead of it being $144, you are getting it for $35. Now, as you can see, this is a real foundation type of bracelet where you could wear this with impression bracelets. You could wear it with other bangles. You can mix it up with beadie bracelets. We will certainly spend time making more arm parties with this. But for now, this 80s bracelet with that contemporary twist is a fantastic bonus item choice, just even with the 2 embraceables. All right, so far we looked at Luna, we looked at Tanner. Oh, and silver lovers, great news. You can get the Tanner in the silver as well. So you can get the bracelet in the Tanner bracelet in gold, you can get it in silver. And this is definitely going to be one that, as the season progresses, you're going to get multiples of this, because what I would love to do is actually have 2 Tanners and then put the 1 embraceable in the middle. That way it would be more sparkly. So I love this type of look. I love this type of what I call boho chic type of look. And just kind of continuing on the neutrals, the whites. That's why I went with the Denver bracelet. I went with the Denver in the white and the embraceable in the glow, so that it was just kind of keeping with the neutrals. Now, I certainly could have done a couple of the other pieces with this as well. How about the new, oops, What is, oh, custard. The new custard earrings. Definitely loving these earrings as well. These are also super light. These beige hand woven hoops with the gold stations around it. These are just really such like a cute little chunky, playful type of hoop. These are also super light and will give you an all day wear. Like you'll have no trouble wearing these all day either. I'll switch these over so that you can see how fantastic they look on, because these are another great staple pair of earrings. And when you put white next to your face, and I know we've talked about this before, but when you put white next to your face, it also whitens up your eyes and it whitens up your teeth. So it really gives you a brighter look when you put any kind of white jewelry near your face. And this, of course, will also make these fantastic vacation earrings, but I'm not on vacation now. I'm not dressed for vacation now. And yet these are going to look terrific with not only just when doing a neutrals look, a monochromatic, winter white look, but if I was wearing something that was multicolor, think about how often you wear, let's say, a floral, stripes, things like that. Sometimes with a floral especially, it's hard to accessorize because you feel like everything that you put on is fighting against the print that you just put on. And that's what's so nice about an earring like the custard earrings. This is another one that's going to be great. $33 for a half price piece, and looks great with the buttercream, looks great with any kind of pearls, and will be great when you want to put something on that's neutral with something that's not neutral. So let's talk about that for a second. And by the way, here are those Lunas up close and together, that woven, almost like a bamboo type look, which is going to be great for vacation, but also great all year round at anything that you're attending. So let's get back to this like beige cloud. Oh, Cloud Dancer. That's what it was. Cloud Dancer. So the Cloud Dancer being the Pantone color of the year. Now, I think we can all agree that it's barely a color, right? It's just kind of an off-white. But when your clothing whispers, which is what I would say beige does, right? Off-white does. That's a whisper. But what that allows is for your jewelry to shout, for your jewelry to sing. And then your jewelry is going to be what's more noticed. And that's actually what you want. You want your clothing to take the back seat so that you can stick with basics. Uh-oh, hold on. I don't want to drop the piece. Oh, yay. You want your clothing pieces to be more classic and basic so that you can be trendy in your accessories, because that actually saves you money in the long run. So that's what we're going to do right now, because now I have on just the custard earrings, and what I'm going to put on so that the jewelry can sing while my clothing whispers is the oceanic necklace. You can just put ocean on your wish list. This ocean necklace. Look at the beading on this. The clear, the light blues, the darker blues, the gold. So you have 3 strands here on the neutral cord, and it does have extender on the back, so you can kind of decide how low or high you want it. And I love to wear pieces like this beyond the obvious, right? Because the obvious is I could bring that on vacation. I could wear that with my floral strapless dress when I go on a vacation to the Bahamas or Hawaii and whatever. But let's remember that this is a way to bring color into the doldrums of winter, into those early spring days where one day it's a little bit warm and you get excited, but then the next day is an ice storm. Now, would you agree that the clothing is whispering? Even the earrings might be whispering, not quite as softly, but now the necklace can sing. This would be a fantastic bonus item choice. You could take this for $35 instead of $122, saving nearly $100 by grabbing these other pieces that you like so much. So how do you like it with the custard earrings? Would you wear the oceanic with the custard? Or maybe you put something even more demure with it. So maybe what you would put with your oceanic necklace is your knotty earrings, because of the shape of the knotty is very similar to the shape on the little spheres and even the shape of the stones. So I do like that. I like the little touches of white. So the knotty would also be really nice with the oceanic necklace. You could also do, again, for the shape and the color tone, the dovey earrings. These would be another great one because we're definitely picking up the gold beads if we do the dovey. And you could also do the Monaco earrings. I feel like the smaller or the medium ones are another one that's absolutely perfect to wear. That way you can put a little more attention to the necklace, a little less attention on the earrings, and kind of have a really nice and balanced look. Now, if I was going to be wearing the oceanic necklace with this overall look, and I did try this with a denim jacket, it looked great because of the blue with the denim and then the beading. Instead of the glow impression bracelet, I really like it with the blue impression bracelet, because the blue is such an almost, it's a really color family type of match. So look at, now I'm going to keep the Denver bracelets on, but all I did was swap out the glow for the glow color for the blue. And would you agree that this is just an overall complementary, balanced look where you're getting your neutrals, you're getting some blues, and nothing's overpowering anything else. I even did it with the moonflower ring and a little more touch of designer here with the promise ring. And this is a look you could wear to work. It's a look you could wear to brunch. It's a look you could wear out, out to dinner, anywhere you're going. I just feel like this is a nice balanced look. So of what I've shown so far, what are some of the things that you are putting on your wish list? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear what it is that you like best. Now, when I took off the Luna earrings, I also took off the necklaces I had with it. And I do want to show you what one of those was, which is the ambrosia necklace. Now, these barrel necklaces, I mean, there are tons of high-end designers charging a fortune for these. And here's the Park Lane one with not just the beautiful little barrel, but it has the gorgeous micro crystal butterflies on it. Absolutely stunning. And so layerable. You could wear this by itself, of course, but remember, I had it layered together with the buttercream. I had it layered with the Brinley necklace. And that's where you can start bringing in switch ups on some of your existing pieces as well. How many of you have an Alexa necklace? Now, one of the most fun things about the Alexa necklace is that it attaches separately up at the top, which means that you can wear any 1, 2, 3, or any combination of these necklaces, right? So one of my favorite things to do is switch out the top, which gives it always a completely different look every time. So how about if we take that beautiful ambrosia with the beautiful dainty butterflies and put that as the top layer, and now we're framing it with the rest of Alexa and giving that a fresh new update. So how do you like it with the ambrosia on the Alexa? Now, you could do the same thing with another one of our stunning new pieces, the orchid necklace. Now, this is, again, let's let the colors speak. So this is like a pinky purple. It's an orchid. Orchid is a good description of the color on a rope chain. And we love when a chain is a little different than just a regular chain, right? So we have the rope style chain. We have the orchid color on the stone. And again, giving this a completely new look to your Alexa necklace. So this could be on so many different colors of tops that you have. It would pop right against your skin. But the orchid, fantastic half price piece. Now, this is a princess cut CZ, by the way. So a really nice high-end stone for you there. It's just really a timeless and classic look, and certainly very versatile that you'll be able to wear this lots of different ways. So, how do we like the orchid? And how do we like it with the Alexa? You could certainly layer it with tons of other things. This is just one set of ideas. In fact, I was looking at even layering it and bringing in little pops of color to some of your other dainty necklace layers that you might do. So like the sacred necklace and the Conrad. I feel many of you have either of these two pieces. And if you wanted to just nestle in that pop of color with the orchid into the middle of those two and bring in a little bit of a different texture chain, isn't that fantastic? Love how that looks together. So let me know if you're putting orchid on your list to wear with some of your layered looks like this one, or if you would have preferred to put the ambrosia in that spot, because we could certainly do that also. Let me make it a little bit longer. And that would be another great look as well. And of course, we could be putting tons of other layers in here instead. Your hazy necklace, your princess necklace, like you all have tons of these. Many of you have others of these types of layers. You're going to nestle in some new ones and really freshen up your look for the season. Who was excited to learn that hazy is now available in hematite? So now the hazy necklace is the nuggets that also there is a hazy bracelet and there is also hazy earrings. And all this time we've had them in gold and silver. And now we also have them in hematite. So I'm excited to show you those on Sunday, unless one of the other stylists gets theirs sooner than me. But if you are a lover of hazy and you've been saying, I wish that came in hematite, it does now. And those hazy earrings and that hazy bracelet are both great low price pieces to unlock those half price pieces. So that is going to be great. Okay. Oh, another one of the earrings that I was really excited to see were the olive earrings. Now, these are super lightweight. And again, a pair of earrings that once again is something that you're going to decide how these read to you. So when you look at these, what type of look does this say to you right away? I'm going to give you a second to answer me in the comments. When you look at these olive earrings, do you see like a boho type of look? Do you see an edgy type of look? Do you see these as vacation earrings? Do you see these as like a rodeo type of look? Let me know in the comments, because when we were looking at these earlier today, a bunch of us as stylists, we were talking about everybody had like a different response to these. And that's what's so exciting about jewelry, is that your style will kind of dictate how you wear it or how you interpret it. Because I thought on first look that these were a little more edgy, and that I would wear these with a necklace, maybe even like the Collins. So this is the Collins necklace. And I love how the triangles on the olive complement the triangular, like the bottom of the Y shape here. And this is just like geometric and a little, to me, it's geometric and edgy and cool. And that you could wear these with like a leather jacket, or even like a brown leather jacket for a little less edgy than say black. But then at the same time, some of the girls were like, yeah, but that would go so well with the ocean necklace. Now, in wearing it with the ocean necklace, to me, that they changed immediately. And these became so much more of a tropical type of piece. And if you do want to incorporate some of these colors into your look, your fawn ring is going to be nice for that, as well as your opal, your pink opal, and your mint impression bracelets. In fact, even your turquoise. You could do the turquoise too. Any combination of these bracelets are going to look absolutely fantastic with your olive. There is a complimentary necklace to this. We will have that on a future live. I don't have it today. But I mean, look how complimentary all of these colors that you could put together any arm party and either wear these together or separately. But it's going to be different depending on how you personally dress it. And I love that about jewelry, because some of you that you may not, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Michelle Zito. I'm a company VP with Park Lane Jewelry. I lead Team Shine On, a absolutely fantastic organization within Park Lane. And we are a coast to coast organization. So when we do our trainings and stuff, we have opinions and ideas from all around the country. So there are gals from Texas, there are gals from Michigan, there are gals from, Florida, and all over. I'm in New York. And my eyes don't always see when something is like a rodeo or a Western type of style. Whereas one of the gals from Texas yesterday was like, oh my gosh, I would so wear those to rodeo. If I made a list of 50 places I would wear these to, rodeo wouldn't make the list because I never go to a rodeo. But you might, and that might have been the first thing that you saw. So that is what is so fun about jewelry, is how personal it is to you and how you get to make it your own based on what you like to wear. So I hope that you'll keep these things in mind as you decide what pieces are your favorites. What pieces do you just need to see styled a little bit more? Because there are so many times where you might think at the beginning of a season, oh, I don't like that one. Then you see me style it. Then you see Jen style it. Then you see Becky style it. Then you see Joy style it. Then you see Tracy style it. Then you're like, I really need that piece. So even if there are pieces that you're seeing that you're like, I'm not so sure about that, give it some time. I think that you may come around to some of them. And of course, you never have to like every piece. That's what Park Lane is we are full service jewelry. And that's what gives you the ability to see lots of different styles, even ones that you think may not be the ones that you would wear. But having said that, tell me your favorites from this sneak peek in the comments. I can't wait to hear what your favorites are. Please send your wish list right on over to your stylist, or me if I'm your stylist, so that we can work out the sale for you and you don't miss out on any of these stunning pieces and being the first to wear them. So thanks so much for joining in tonight. And if your wish list is super duper long, book a show with your stylist. That way your whole entire list is going to be free or discounted. And if you really want all this jewelry for free and discounted, then join us for the free jewels chat this coming Monday night so you can hear a little bit more about what we do as stylists and how to make money with your love of jewelry instead of only spending it. So have a great rest of your night. Thanks again for joining on. Can't wait to see your favorites. Bye, everyone.